Blockchain gaming makes real ownership possible. For the first time in gaming history, players can freely buy, sell, swap and gift in-game items outside of a game. They can use it as they see fit. They can monetize their game time by selling their character and items for real money. This means that selecting a new game will get very different criteria. Of course, a game needs to be fun in the first place, and it must be free to play and earn, link to the video below. But next to that, gamers should wonder if the game allows you to really own the game items, if the rules of ownership won't change, if the game will be there for a long period. What happens to my items if the developers stop supporting the game? In other words, before investing time and money, gamers should know if they can trust the game. And this seems a weird paradox. How can there be a trust issue in a trustless blockchain environment? Hi, my name is Sango and I am the CEO of Cryptopia. In this video, I explain how Cryptopia solves the issue of trust, how Cryptopia will help other games solve issues around centralization, why this is important and how you can participate. A new genre in the gaming space, play to earn, or as we like to call it, play and earn. You play a game and along the way you can earn real crypto and own the in-game items. Apart from the consequences for the in-game economy, and we have a video, link below, about sustainability, it sounds pretty straightforward. You play and earn, but this is deceiving. With the earn component, something radically changed. Players become investors in one way or another. And by being an investor, you have expectations about the future of a game. You have explicit expectations about potential returns, and you have implicit expectations about continuity. The potential returns are a very frequent topic in discussions around blockchain gaming. However, the continuity is neglected and often assumed to be taken care of. But this is not the case. Almost all blockchain games are not really decentralized. They only have the crypto assets on-chain, but the rest of the game, including the governance, is organized in a central way. This means all these games can change the rules around earning and owning as they see fit. Also, all these games can be taken down either by the game itself or by external parties. So a game can decide to stop by themselves, or an external party like Amazon Web Services may decide one day to ban all crypto games. Or hackers can DDoS the game servers. The games that acknowledge this and want to be decentralized have trouble organizing this. There is no viable option that allows network traffic to be transmitted without either depending on centralized services, creating a single point of failure, or requiring high gas fees. Well, luckily, Cryptopia offers a solution. While almost all blockchain games are partly decentralized, for Cryptopia, decentralization is one of the main goals. Where other games merely use blockchain technology, Cryptopia is built with and built on blockchain technology. We breathe blockchain. We are truly 100% decentralized. This means that our critical data is stored on the blockchain. Things like ownership of game items, accounts, persistent world data, etc. But not everything should be on the blockchain. Think about player chat or real-time positioning data. It is too expensive and inefficient to do this on the blockchain. Instead, this data is handled via a peer-to-peer solution. And this peer-to-peer solution is a network of nodes, and we call these Cryptopia Nodes. These nodes are anonymous and are run by individual license owners. A Cryptopia node license comes in the form of an NFT and is tradable. To ensure that there are always nodes online, license owners get rewarded for being online. Cryptopia is designed so that every player doing a quest is helping with the validation process of the nodes. While the player thinks she's only doing a quest, her game client checks whether a specific node is online and allocates the reward when applicable. These rewards for the node license owners are generated by the game. Cryptopia is a sustainable ecosystem. The system uses the funds in its treasury to facilitate growth by rewarding players for completing quests. This treasury is replenished by reusing assets and a taxation system. Reusing assets means that whenever a player uses resources to build, produce or craft, a part of the resources spent are recycled. In a traditional game, resources are infinitely created by the game and disappear when spent. In our game, they go into the treasury. 10% of this treasury is allocated to reward node operators. To make it even more attractive for node license owners, we will expand the node functionality. After the first phase of non-critical Cryptopia network traffic, we will start with relaying transactions from players to optimize gas fees. Gas fees can be lowered by combining low priority transactions and executing them when the gas price is low. The third and final phase will allow other games to use the Cryptopia node network. Other games that face the issue of centralization can now solve their problems by simply installing our SDK. The Cryptopia SDK allows the developers to run their network traffic through our node network and includes other essential parts such as the built-in multisig wallet and on-chain accounts. Players with a Cryptopia node license can opt in to also facilitate other games. And when they do, they earn rewards in the form of that game's token, CRT, or any other asset depending on the offer. Note that the Cryptopia SDK is not limited to games. Other applications can also benefit, for instance, a decentralized exchange. If you want to know more about the Cryptopia nodes, please watch this video, link below. By being 100% decentralized, we make a statement. We do not only talk about decentralization, but show actual progress toward reaching this goal. Once the game is launched, there's no turning back. Similar to Bitcoin, nobody can switch it off. Nobody can take it offline. Gamers and investors can research our project and conclude that they can trust our game. They can see that our game cannot be tampered with by bad actors. Even in a very hypothetical case where the Cryptopia team gets corrupted, even we cannot change the rules in our favor. So, if a player considers our game, they know that if they decide to get on board, their investment in terms of time and money will be safe from future changes. The earning component will remain as is promised and will remain the same from day one. There won't be any new rules and certainly not for mandatory purchases of NFTs to enjoy our game. Will Cryptopia then forever be the same? Yes and no. Yes, it will forever be a game that is 100% decentralized. And no, the game can change, be expanded, be enriched. But only when the players decide so. So only the community can change the game. They can do so by submitting proposals. The community can vote, and if a majority is in favor, the proposal can be executed. And this form of governance is known as a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. This is the reason why decentralization is one of our main goals. Our end game is becoming a DAO. And you can be part of this. By playing our game, you are automatically part of the DAO. But you can do more. You can acquire a node license and run a node. Then you are not only playing the game, but also facilitating other players. We will start soon with a pre-sale of Cryptopia nodes, and if you are interested, make sure you follow us on Twitter and join our Discord. And with this, we reach the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know it sounds a bit strange, but I hope that you understand the importance of decentralization for blockchain games. That there needs to be trust in a trustless environment, and that this is perfectly possible with the solution of Cryptopia, the core on-chain, the rest on a mesh network of Cryptopia nodes. But most of all, I really hope you ask yourself this question. If it is so important for the success of blockchain gaming, how is it possible that other blockchain games are not 100% decentralized? Well, they probably don't know how to do this, or they are not even thinking about this as a potential problem. You now do know the importance, so use it to your advantage. If you haven't done already, give Cryptopia a try, join our community, start playing, start earning, and start owning. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.